fabulous vacation to New Orleans as we play America's newest game, Shuffle, the interactive game. And here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Thank you very much, players. Thank you, Randy West. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shuffle, the interactive game. We have an exciting new game here where not only do the players in the studio compete, but several times during the course of the show, you at home will get a chance to win prizes by playing a game very similar to the one we're playing here. All you need is your touch-tone phone. So stick around for that. We'd love to have you play. In the meantime, let's meet our four studio players for this show. Tony Rossi is an advertising coordinator from Van Nuys, California. Veronica Davis is a manufacturing rep from Chicago, Illinois. Wayne Sullivan, a manufacturing rep from Chicago, Illinois. And Karen Levein is a teacher from Monrovia, California. Welcome to all four of you, and good luck to you. These four players will compete in an elimination contest until we come up with the one shuffle champion of the day that we are searching for among these four. That person will win this fabulous prize.
We'll fly today's winner and a guest for a week of fun at the Maison Dupuis, a unique French Quarter hotel in New Orleans. Combining old world charm with today's luxuries, featuring a lush tropical courtyard, heated pool, and exercise facility. The Maison Dupuis in New Orleans.
Very good, Randy. In addition to the New Orleans vacation, you'll also receive a Kauai keyboard. Players, we start round one by showing you a list of answers that we have shuffled. For example, look at this list. Poultry, red meat, fish, and cheese. And the question that goes with this list is, what does the average American eat more pounds of in a year? Once I start asking the question, you'll have 10 seconds to punch in your answer by pressing the number on your keypad, which corresponds to that answer. So if you knew the top answer was number 2, red meat, 112 pounds, all you'd have to do is push number 2 on your keypad. After we reveal the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine which of the 3 remaining items, poultry, fish, or cheese, would come next. So in this case, you'd press number 1 for poultry, 58 pounds. And by the way, cheese, 25.2 pounds comes next, followed by fish, 14.8 pounds. Now you can score up to 1,000 points for the top answer, up to 500 points for the second answer. And the faster you punch in with the correct answer, the more points you score, of course. After we play 3 lists, the 3 players with the highest scores will move on to round 2. So let's begin by looking at our first shuffle list. Good luck to you all. Shuffle list of answers. Clearly labeled prices, low prices, pleasant employees, cleanliness. According to studies, what factor is most important to Americans in choosing a supermarket? The top answer, nobody got it. Cleanliness. Cleanliness. What's the next most important factor? That might have been what you pushed first. Low prices. 3 of you got it. Wayne missed both of those. Low prices followed by clearly labeled prices and pleasant employees. You might want to smile after that. There we go. Remember, you can score up to 1,000 points for the top answer and 500 points for the second answer, and your scores are determined by how fast you punched in those answers. Let's reveal the total scores for question 1. And that's it, because everybody missed the first part. 499, 460, 0 for Wayne, and 448 for Karen. Now let's move on to question 2. Here is your shuffled list. Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, Prince Charles, Prince Edward. Which of Queen Elizabeth's royal offspring is the oldest? Everybody got it right. Prince Charles, born 1948. For more points, who's Queen Elizabeth's second oldest child? Everybody got that one but Wayne. The answer, Princess Anne, born 1950, followed by Prince Andrew, born 1960, and Prince Edward, born 1964. Well played. Let's total up your scores and check out our 3 leading players to this point. And they are Tony, Veronica, and Karen. Okay, Wayne, obviously got to do well on this question to move on to the second round. So try to get it as fast as you can and do it correctly. Final question. Here's the shuffle list. Rocky, Amadeus, Unforgiven, Gandhi. Which movie won the Best Picture Oscar first? Veronica said Rocky. That's right, 1977. For more points, which was the next Best Picture winner? Veronica and Wayne got that one. Gandhi, 1983, followed by Amadeus, 1985, and Unforgiven came along in 1993. Let's total up the scores and see who will be moving on to round 2. And those movers are Tony, Veronica, and Karen. Congratulations to you three. Unfortunately, Wayne, we have to say goodbye to you, but we do have some nice parting gifts, as we say on our show, and it's true, and we thank you for being with us. Okay, you see how easy our game is played. If you'd like to get in on some of the fun of this show, here's your chance at home to be a game show contestant and win prizes as well. Watch this. Welcome back to Shuffle, everybody. Our thanks, first of all, to all the players at home. If you played along and you did well, congratulations. If you didn't get a chance to play that time, we'll be coming up on another play break right after a bit of unfinished business, as they say, with Tony, Veronica, and Karen. They are the three survivors. 3 more questions now for these studio players, and after that, we'll be down to our 2 finalists who will get to compete in our 3rd round to determine today's studio winner. Okay, all of our player scores are back to 0, and here's the first of your 3 shuffled lists. We're dealing with names: Jane, Henry, Bridget, and Peter. Which of the acting Fonda family was born the earliest? Absolutely. Henry Fonda, great actor, born 1905. Everybody got it. Which Fonda was born next? And Tony and Karen scored on that one with the answer Jane. Jane Fonda, born 1937. She was followed by Peter, born in 1939, and Bridget, the youngest, 1964. Let's reveal the total scores for question 1. And there they are. Everybody's still close enough to win. 1343 for Tony, Karen at 1268, and Veronica at 814 in 3rd place. But let's move on to question number 2 and see how things progress for each of these players. This is the shuffle list. See how you do with these. Bill of Rights, Emancipation Proclamation, Magna Carta, Declaration of Independence. My question, which of these historic documents was written first? Is that going to be close to 1,000 points? Boy, it sure is. Magna Carta, everybody got it. 1215 the year. Look at those scores. Which of these was the next to be written? History, don't we, players? Declaration of Independence. Everybody scored on that one. 1776 was the year, followed by the Bill of Rights in 1791 and the Emancipation Proclamation in 1862. Very well played. We're going to have some high scores. Let's total them up. 2 players in the lead. Tony and Karen. 2605, 2499, 2092. Everybody's still in the game, but Veronica, you have to do well on this question. Final question of the round, this to determine who will move on to our final round, round 3. Here's your shuffle list. Study these carefully. Jungle Cruise, Splash Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Haunted Mansion. Question is, which Disneyland ride debuted first? Karen may have taken that ride in 1955. Jungle Cruise, you got it. Which ride appeared next? Says you guys can have this one. Pirates of the Caribbean. Tony and Veronica got it. The year was 1967 for Pirates, followed by the Haunted Mansion. That opened in 1969 at Disneyland. And Splash Mountain, it's easy for me to say, 1989. Let's total up everything and see who's moving on to our final round. And there they are, Tony and Karen. Pretty close scores, all total. Congratulations to the 2 of you, and sorry we have to say goodbye to you, Veronica, but we do have some nice parting gifts for you.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with our 2 finalists, Karen and Tony, in a moment to determine today's winner, right after we give you at home a chance to be a winner as well. Take a look at this. Welcome back to Shuffle, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and thanks to all of our players at home. If you didn't get a chance to play that time, I always like to point out we'll be coming up on another play break right after this round with Tony and Karen. In my hand, 3 more questions for our final 2 players. This will determine today's studio winner. Will it be Tony? Will it be Karen? Whichever, they'll receive that marvelous trip to New Orleans, Louisiana, and our runner-up will get this prize. Randy?
Week, our runner-up will receive Bosch & Lomb Compact Discoverer Binoculars. Waterproof, fog-proof, and center focus enables you to get closer to the action. One of the first names in sports optics from Bosch & Lomb.
Okay, both of our player scores we take back to 0. It's like starting over, and here's the first of 3 shuffled lists. We have Happy Together, put on a happy face, don't worry, be happy, and happy days are here again. My question is, which song was published first? Early answer, a lot of points. You both got it. Happy days are here again, 1929. Which was the next song to be published? Tony got it. Put on a happy face. 1960 was the year, followed by Happy Together, 1967, and Don't Worry, Be Happy, Bobby McFerrin, 1988. Let's reveal the scores for question one. Tony's going to take the lead. Karen missed part two of that one. 1434 to 890 the score. Moving on to question two, players. Here is your shuffled list. Play along at home and see how you do with Jane Fonda's workout book, Fatherhood, Roots, and The Way Things Ought to Be. Which book became a #1 nonfiction bestseller first? Karen got back at you that time, Tony. She got it. Roots, 1976. Which of these was the next bestseller? Playing trade-off here. Tony got it. Jane Fonda's workout book, 1982, the answer, followed by Fatherhood in 1986 by Bill Cosby, and The Way Things Ought to Be, Rush Limbaugh, 1992. Tony, very well done. Let's total up your scores and check the lead. 1916 to 1655, still close enough. But Karen, you got to do pretty well on this question. All right, hands on those numbers, and here we go with the final question of the round. This will determine our winner to go to New Orleans, Louisiana. The last shuffled list is this: Florida, Mississippi, Alaska, and New York. Tell me, in which of these states is the average resident oldest? Tony got it. Florida, 36.4 years the average. Which state comes next for its average older resident? Karen got it. New York, 33.9 years, followed by Mississippi, 31.2 years, and Alaska, 29.4 years. They live young up there. All right, let's total up the scores and find out, will our winner be Tony, or will it be Karen? And today's winner is Tony. Not quite enough, Karen. You had 2,521 points to your 1980. Good game, though. Boy, both of you played wonderfully well. Tony, you've won that trip to New Orleans, and I hope you have a good time there. We have this for you as well. Randy, tell us.
Enjoy the legendary jazz and fabulous New Orleans, Tony. Then try your hand on Kawai's 61-note full-size keyboard. Features touch sensitivity and exclusive one-finger ad-lib that lets you play like a pro in seconds. From Kawai, congratulations, Tony.
Tony, that trip to New Orleans and the keyboard price is worth over $2,500. So a good day for you on Interactive Shuffle. We have to say goodbye to Karen, but you'll receive a pair of binoculars, and our thanks for playing Shuffle, Karen.
Thank you.
Delighted to meet you. We'll be back with Tony in a moment. First, let's give you at home a chance to get in on some fun and win some prizes on Interactive Shuffle. It's easy. Watch. Thanks for playing at home, everybody. And Tony, our champion today, did you bring along your good luck charm?
Absolutely.
What is that?
That's a World Series ticket from the game where Kirk Gibson hit a 2-out game-winning home run against Dennis Eckersley in the World Series.
And that's your good luck charm?
Absolutely.
It brought you luck
I
and
think
some
so.
brains, too.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Have a
Thank you
good
very
trip to New Orleans. See you next time, everybody. Wink Martindale. Bye-bye.
Some of our participants may receive Vanish drop-ins now last 33% longer, so the cleaning and stain-fighting power you've come to expect from Vanish lasts longer. Armatron All Sport. Great look, great features, including 29.5-day moon phase. Armatron, the best-priced quality watch in America. Hatteras hammocks, unique single-seater, hanging porch or garden swing. Hand-woven cotton rope promises durability and many relaxing hours. From Hatteras Hammocks. Pasta Mamas brings convenience to gourmet cooking with their line of dessert pastas and sauces furnished by Pasta Mamas. Viva Bags of California, designers of unique high-fashion handbags, an excellent complement to any outfit. Handcrafted in the USA for the finest European leathers and hardware, Viva Bags of California.
Join host William Shatner for real-life heroism and suspense on Rescue 911. Tonight at 9.